Alright, good evening. Welcome to the movie show. I'm Dana.
I'm Sherry.
I'm Josh.
Tonight we're reviewing the movie Her, written and directed by Spike Jonze, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Amy Adams, Scarlett Johansson, ScarJo, Rooney Mara, and that's pretty much like the biggest stars. Josh, want to do a quick little summary about what the film's about?
It's based on the book. I was kidding. Pretty much, I don't remember I can't remember his name. Theodore, there you go. He works for a letter writing company, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much this is set in the future. It doesn't really say where it takes place exactly. And pretty much Theodore is in the middle. Pretty much he's at the crossroads in his life, and he has to decide what he wants to do. And he ends up getting a new operating system for his computer, which is pretty much an adapting operating system that learns, and pretty much he ends up getting too close, I guess.
Well, I guess that's an easy way to say it. As you see in the trailer, it shows him talking to his operating system, and he ends up developing feelings for it. For ScarJo, the operating system. That's Sherry's favorite nickname for Scarlett Johansson.
You're stupid.
So, alright. So, right off the bat here, is this a film worth watching opening weekend?
I don't think it matters if you watch it in the theater opening weekend or if you watch it in the theater at all, actually. I think you can get the same effect watching it in your home.
What do you think?
It's a good movie. I don't really think you need to actually... I don't know, I say if you're a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix, to go see it, opening weekend, but it's not a movie that you really have to see right away. Either way, I think you'll enjoy it no matter what. Yeah,
I agree, though. It's like that film that, it doesn't need that theatrical experience. It's not like it's a blockbuster action film. It's pretty much just it's like an art house film, I would call it, you know what I mean? Where it's all about the story and the characters. And so, it's one of those you can, you could watch in the theater, or you can just sit and watch it at home, comfortably. And so, yeah. So what did you guys think about the acting of the film?
I thought it was pretty good. I didn't like the lady who played his wife.
I believe that was Rooney Mara.
I don't give a fuck. I don't like her. I don't give a fuck. I don't like her. She was a fucking bitch.
But that's a character.
I know. I'm just saying, though. She was a dick. Man, I love that bike. She, I don't know. I think overall the acting was just it was everything that it was supposed to be,
All right, Josh?
I thought the acting was really good. I don't know. That lady who plays his wife or whatever, I think I would have gone with a different actress.
Really?
Yeah, they should have got that one lady from The Office that used to be dating Jim.
Rashida Jones?
No, not Pam.
Oh, the one who used to date Jim.
No, it was Rashida Jones.
The brunette.
Yeah, that's who they should have got.
I don't know, I guess. I don't know. So, I didn't really see any flaws with the casting of the film. For the most part, everybody was well cast. Everybody played their parts well. Joaquin Phoenix was really funny. He was very quirky, obviously, as his character's supposed to be. And I guess thought it was funny how Amy Adams, her character's name was Amy, so it wasn't really a stretch there for her to And then what?
They should have got Jennifer Lawrence to be his wife.
And
then right in a scene between Amy Adams and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, of course.
I didn't like that at first. I was like, why would they do that?
No, I want to... Well, I won't go into that yet. I'll wait. But what did you guys think about the writing and the directing in the film?
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't... I don't know. Was the director American?
Spike Jonze, I think he's American. I believe he's American. He's very much like I believe he was originally like a music video director. So
I don't know, because the film kind of like, I don't know. The end was kind of silly. Like, I mean, I don't know. Once you see it, you'll understand. But like, it was about the journey, and it's more of like it follows more of the foreign film path, not necessarily the American. You know, that's why I was wondering.
Interesting. Josh,
What?
what do you think about the writing and the directing?
The writing was pretty good. The directing was good too. There's a lot of, I don't know. There's like a lot of scenes that I thought were like really well shot and everything.
Well, I was gonna say I agree with that, but I think also the story was pretty creative because the thing is, it's like obviously we are very much involved with technology now, and the thing is though, it's like you have like news reports about people who are dating like sex dolls and stuff like that. You know what I mean, like robots or whatever. And so, and then also, it's. The film is like about people's involvement with technology, but also people's involvement with other people as well, and how like we approach relationships now and stuff like that, and how some people don't even attempt to have relationships with people anymore, and then also the disconnect, you know, or people communicate through technology, and even then, he was a writer. Was it like a card writer kind of thing?
It was like a personalized card writer.
Yeah, it was like almost like a Hallmark type of thing, like a Hallmark store or I guess company, and people would actually hire them to write notes or letters to their significant others without coming up with anything themselves, you know. And so I guess that was unusual, like, but I don't know. Like I said, it was a very creative movie. It was like pretty original and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. I think it'll be a hit either way, though, for years to come. But the funny part is, though, it's like eventually it'll become dated because they know, like, eventually technology is going to surpass it, and then people are going to be like, "Oh, that's so old," you know. Or
Pretty much.
Nothing has surpassed the Terminator, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But I guess we can. Oh, what do you guys think about the pacing of the film?
I thought it was pretty good. There were a few slow parts, but I really, for the most part, it had a pretty steady flow.
So, Josh, what do you think about that pacing?
I thought it was good. I don't know. The thing is, though, it's a movie that has like pretty much a lot of scenes that take place in like a short amount of time. So it might seem kind of overwhelming to people that have a hard time following movies.
Okay, that's funny. I don't know. I was going to say the pacing was pretty good. At times it does slow down. And then the funny part is, too, it's like, I was going to say, like, certain scenes, it's just Joaquin Phoenix by himself, but it's him talking to Scarlett Johansson. So it's like, technically, he's not really by himself. He's talking to another character on the screen. But, alright. Any other things before we jump into the spoilers a little bit, or? No? Okay. So, alright, we'll do a little spoiler alert here. And then, if you haven't seen the film and you don't want anything spoiled for you, obviously, you can take a pause and then watch the filming and then come back and hear our thoughts on the rest of the film. Or if you don't care about spoilers at all, then you can just keep listening. But, I don't know, I guess, Josh, I don't know, do you want to give a little more detail on the film or no?
Like what?
Well, as far as, like, spoiling it, or should we just, like, jump into scenes that we want to talk about?
I don't know. The thing is, I kind of don't want to spoil this movie. I think it's a good movie.
I was going to say, okay. Any scenes you want to share or anything like that?
I actually really like that scene where he went on vacation, and then that's where he finds out that Scarlett Johansson's been talking to other people. And then the funny part is how they got what's-his-face's voice.
Brian Cox.
Yeah, how they got his voice for just such a small scene.
Oh, he was like chief or captain in Super Troopers.
That was him? Yeah. That's funny. I didn't recognize his voice. How funny. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was my favorite scene.
I was gonna say on a previous episode about what we reviewed, was it The Incredible Burt Wonderstone? For some reason, Josh thought that Steve Buscemi was gonna die in that film. For some reason,
What does that have to do with anything? Right now?
Well, for some reason, when I was watching the film, I kept thinking that Joaquin Phoenix was gonna die for some reason. I don't know why. Obviously, that's not a spoiler, and it kind of is because obviously, unless you expected him to die in the film as well. So for some reason, I kept thinking he was gonna die. I don't know why. And so I had that Burt Wonderstone moment, I guess, which wasn't the case. But I don't know. I kind of agree with that scene that you like, Josh. Because the thing is, once I heard that, I was like, "You're two-timing." It was like, she's just a robot, but they're all the same.
Pretty much. I was devastated. I was like, ah.
Look at what is it? Reformat your hard drive. Okay.
You know what I liked? You know what part I liked? When that lady was like, "Oh man," when Scarlett Johansson had contacted the surrogate, the sex surrogate, and then the fucking girl was like, I love you guys, I'll always love you guys. I was like, you don't even fucking know him. That's it.
That's what I thought was funny too. I was like, really? Like, freak? But the funny part was that was the girl who played the mean girl in the remake of Carrie. But she had different hair color.
Yeah, she did.
But I thought she played a good role. But the funny part is too, is like, watching that scene, a lot of scenes in the movie is kind of uncomfortable, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh.
Pretty much.
Stabby's just...
It's a little awkward.
It's not even sexy, it's just awkward.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I felt bad for him. I was like, just don't do it.
Also, my favorite scene is in the beginning of the film when he can't sleep and he decides to go on, like, it's like a chat room, but...
It's like an adult chat. It's like an adult chat.
Yeah, and it's just, obviously it's just like on the phone, and, but it's like voice-operated computer, so it's like he's searching chat rooms and searching for women to talk to, and it leads to a very awkward scene.
Yeah.
It was Sherry's favorite scene. She was like, "Oh."
It definitely was not. I was like,
Oh, Josh, your thoughts on that scene?
I thought it was great.
I thought it was erotic.
Yes, very erotic.
It was funny. I could not stop laughing when I was watching it because obviously it's like it turns into a very funny scene, but at the same time too, it's like kind of awkward. Like but oh yeah, and then later on that one.
there were a lot of weird sex scenes in there. Jeez.
Yeah, that is very true because he does fantasize about a certain woman. And yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Very unusual. Well, I wouldn't say unusual, but I was going to say very, like... Huh?
It was unusual.
I was going to say, it's kind of awkward stuff, So, like, Josh, your thoughts on those scenes?
I thought they were great. I don't know. I didn't see a problem with it.
So, Josh is like... Huh?
I said, you're so gross.
Josh is like, I thought it was sexy. It's very European. What?
Exactly. I thought it was very European.
You're like, man, that's awesome. Get that European experience.
All right. Everybody relax. Moving on.
All right. So no thoughts on that scene. Especially with that lady on the couch and then she gets up.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Which part?
Remember he's fantasizing that lady gets off the couch?
Oh, yeah.
I know, man. That's a lot to take in, literally.
Sherry was very disappointed there was no water sports in the
movie. All right, moving on. I also read an article that Scarlett Johansson was disqualified for the movie, like the Golden Globes. I guess because one actress recorded it, and then she came in and re-recorded it.
I guess. How does that... They could have... That's completely two different acting styles. To me, that's like saying... I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's also because she's starting other films this year, and I think that might have been like, I don't know, maybe she had too many roles, But I was gonna say too, it's just funny though because the original actress was the lady who was, I guess, most famously known for starring in Minority Report as one of the precogs that Tom Cruise not necessarily kidnaps, I guess, but what?
He did kidnap her.
All right. I guess I didn't consider it kidnapping. He was rescuing her.
No.
It's like those weirdos who rescue. Yeah, but all right. I don't know. Any other thoughts on the film? Josh, you really like this movie. Any other thoughts on this?
I recommend you see it.
Like, I don't know. I guess who do you think? What kind of audience do you think it would fit in for?
I really think this is a family movie. I'm pretty sure your kids would really enjoy this movie.
Yeah. Okay. It's really weird.
I don't know. Pretty much this is an adult-themed movie. I guess people that really like dramas would really like it because this is a very dramatic film. I don't know. It's people that are fans of Joaquin Phoenix or Scarlett Johansson.
ScarJo?
Yeah, ScarJo.
What is it? Sherry, what do you think?
I don't know. It's kind of a quirky film, so I don't know. But me and Josh were talking to your mom about it, and she thought that Scarlett Johansson and the other OSs were gonna fucking kill everybody.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I am quite serious. We were talking, and she was like, "They didn't kill anybody." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "It's not that kind of movie."
So, like, what I was thinking, like, Joaquin Phoenix was gonna die?
Much, except, like, everybody was gonna fucking die. They were gonna, like, fucking Terminator.
Skynet is gonna...
Yeah, she referenced Skynet, too. I was like, okay.
They're gonna become, they're gonna go online and then, start the war.
Pretty much.
And then Joaquin Phoenix is gonna be in the Skynet lab with the bomb and just, like, breathing, like, heavily.
No. They should have ended it like War Games. They should have ended it like War Games, where pretty much he challenges Scarlett Johansson to tic-tac-toe.
I want to play a game. But
I thought you would find that funny.
that's hilarious. Like, and the funny part is, like, then Arnold Schwarzenegger's have to come out and, you know, it just makes me want to watch Terminator now.
Alright, well, let's wrap this up so we can watch Terminator.
But no, like, you know what's funny though, Sherry, the way you described it, you said quirky. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's very much a quirky film, but also very funny. Like I said, original. Mm-hmm. I think there's a variety of people who could watch it, but I think there's only like a certain group that would really enjoy it. But I don't know, huh?
I said I really enjoyed it.
The thing is, though, I think I'd watch it again. And
kind of a nerd, though. Josh is kind of a nerd.
But I was gonna say, like, I would watch it again, but at the same time too, like, I would watch it like at home, like when it comes out on video, and then I would just like fast forward it through the parts that I think are slower, you know. But I think overall, I think it's a movie that you can watch more than once. Yeah.
I agree.
But all right, any other thoughts on this film at all, or anything else to throw out?
No.
Nothing.
I think. Oh, you know what? With that ending, like I said, I thought that was gonna be like a downer ending, and it didn't. It turned out not to.
Yeah, I was about ready to fucking.
I think I understand the ending a lot better now, thinking about it, because pretty much he couldn't talk to his wife or ex-wife, so finally at the end he finally writes her a letter, telling her how he felt and everything.
Oh, gotcha. That's a good point. A very good point. What he was doing for others, he couldn't do for himself.
Yeah, I thought it was a suicide note.
Yeah.
I did. That's it.
And then they should have played that song, that classic song, The Letter.
What?
Remember that classic song? The one that I keep playing with the guy with the deep voice? So, get me a ticket to an airplane because I can't take a fast train.
You are stupid.
Yeah. They should have played that thing. That would have been great. I would have really liked that. I would have, ooh.
Yeah, sure you would have.
But, yeah, I don't know. Huh?
My baby wrote me a letter.
No, you know how they should have ended? It should have ended like Fight Club. And then you just, like, see all these buildings being destroyed and blowing up. And then he looks over, and then he says, "You know, you guys met me at a really weird time in my life."
What?
That's at the end of Fight Club. Shows who was paying attention.
They should have ended it where they do the whole thing like they did in City of Angels, where it shows him fall from the tall building.
You mean he jumps in the ocean and comes out?
No, where
That wasn't at the ending of City of Angels, though.
yeah, I know, but I said they should have had to where he jumps off the building like in City of Angels.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Hold me a little sick.
You know how they should have ended it with all the OSs coming alive and creating robots to destroy the Earth, and then Joaquin Phoenix has to lead the revolution, and then Michael Biehn comes out.
You're gonna, when it comes out, you guys gonna re-edit the movie to where at the end you just hear the theme music from the war scenes in Terminator, and then you see a little Skynet thing fly overhead and fly by. It's like, oh my gosh.
So his name was Connor. No, his name was what was his name? Theodore. His name was Theodore Connor. Huh?
Alright, let's fucking wrap this up.
All right.
You're just rambling around now.
Alrighty then. So,
I do have a question. Sherry, if they couldn't get Joaquin Phoenix, who do you think should have filled his role?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do you recall that guy who was in that movie with Topher Grace when they're in high school or whatever, they graduated? Remember?
the movie or
The movie. They had graduated and then they had gone to that party and...
Oh, that was in there in college. Take Me Home Tonight.
Take Me Home Tonight. Do you remember the guy who proposed to his sister?
Yeah.
That guy.
Wasn't he in the movie already then?
No.
Who?
Yeah! No. Actually, I think he fucking was. Goddamn.
Alright,
Yeah, he was
hold
the
on.
one that was he was the one that worked in the office, and he was like, "Man, I love these letters and whatever going on." Remember? That was,
Oh, he tells him you're like a woman. You're a man, but you're also like a woman.
Yeah.
So what? So okay, so that's a compliment.
You know what's funny? I was right. That was him in Take Me Home Tonight. Huh?
I said that he wasn't. I just referenced him in that movie.
I know, but I'm just laughing because I was like, I don't know. To me, I think Joaquin Phoenix played the role well.
Yeah, but he said if they couldn't get him, I think that guy could have played the part.
They
He could have.
should have got Channing Tatum.
Ooh. Channing all over my Tatum anything.
No, they should have got Jeff Daniels.
Why Jeff Daniels? He's so old.
I don't know. It'd be kind of an awkward film. Just see him with glasses and everything. Really like, oh, yes.
I don't know. The thing is, though, the funny part is Joaquin Phoenix fit his role, perfectly. He did it well.
So what if they should have got Mel Gibson?
She got Scott Glenn.
I don't know.
Tattoo.
She got. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like people that would have fit that role, because the thing is, obviously the character was somebody who was like quirky, but a loner, not a loner like weirdo, but like lonely,
They should have got Ben Stiller there. He'd be like, whoa, hey, whoa.
It's somebody that you don't pity them, but you do feel sorry for them. You know what I mean? It's like a big sack of sugar, which I don't know why I recorded you sniffing. But
I want everybody to know that I have allergies right now.
But I don't know. I was gonna say Charlie Hunnam.
No. What? No.
Just better off getting Ron Perlman.
That's right, Ron Perlman.
Can reprise his role of Beast in Beauty and Beast.
That's right. No, they should got Jonah Hill so he can have those teeth like from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes, they should have got Jonah Hill. I could see that.
Actually, I guess he could have fit the role because he is like a. Huh?
No.
No, he's a good actor. He can.
I think it would have been like an entirely different kind of movie because it'd be. I don't know. I think it would have been more awkward, the scenes and everything.
You know what though? No, I think he would have been good for the role because he can play that, kind of like the lovable character.
Gross.
Really, really.
I can't see it.
Yeah, right. You just wanted somebody attractive, so that way you could be like, oh, you could be just take off the glasses and the mustache.
What's wrong with that?
I guess.
They should have got Michael Cera. No, I would not have watched that movie if he was in it.
Huh?
That'd be fucking weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fucking weird.
No, like I said, I don't think he really. You know, what's funny though, when Superbad came out, between Michael Cera and not Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, I saw Michael Cera being more of like the better actor, and time has pretty much proven me wrong that Jonah Hill is actually the better actor than Michael Cera. Michael Cera really hasn't started anything really good since,
Mm-hmm.
So, with Michael Cera, he's not... I don't know, he doesn't have a variety. His voice is always the same. He never changes his voice. He always looks the same. So I don't think he's ever going to break out of that, pretty much.
I was saying they should have got Matthew McConaughey to play Joaquin Phoenix's role.
No.
That way you can stand there and tell Scarlett Johansson, this is rodeo right here. But
you say they got Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
For what? I don't even understand.
That way you can talk to Scarlett Johansson saying that Movimiento is Vina.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
But what if they got, what's it? Oh, dang it. I just had it. I can't remember it.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I can't think of him anymore. Like, I had it, like, pretty much, and then I completely forgot who it was.
Give me clues, I guess, and I'll...
I can't think of any clues.
Oh, the mystery person. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if who else would have fit that. What?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, sure. What do you think?
Gross. Another gross one.
Huh?
So that way you could be asking what's in the bag.
He's gonna tell Scarlett Johansson.
Shut the fuck up with that. Ugh.
So
You could be there. They could have changed Scarlett Johansson's character name from Samantha to Trisha. I'm like, Trisha!
really? It's from the movie Con Air, the beginning of the film.
I don't remember that at all.
Remember when he gets into the fight in the rain?
So that way, when in the scene when he can't reach her, he could be running around like, Trisha!
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember, sure?
Kind of. A little. Vaguely.
Now we need to watch Con Air so that way Sherry can see that scene.
Yep.
Now they should got Ralph Macchio to play the lead role.
Nice. I would have watched that.
Oh, you know who they should have got? They should have got, dang it. What's his name? That one guy.
I don't know. You keep saying that one guy.
From, Bronx Tale.
Chaz Palminteri.
Yes, there you go.
Sunny. They should have gotten Sunny. Shut up.
He's that way he can like talk down to Scarlett Johansson. So what's your problem?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, think you're funny reading all my emails? But no, it should have got Joe Pesci to play the lead role in the movie.
What?
She got Joe Pesci that way. It could be like, he's like, hey, I'm asking you for a favor.
No.
What do you think, Josh? Joe Pesci as the lead role.
No, they should have got, what's his name? That one guy. X-Men. Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman?
Yes, they should have got Hugh Jackman.
But the funny part is Hugh Jackman's a really good actor, though.
He is. Don't you remember him in that audition for the school?
Yeah, that's right.
So you understand. You understand, Donkey. So she's a princess, you know? So I'm going to hit you so good.
The funny part is, though, I think Hugh Jackman, I don't know if he would have been perfect for the role, but I think he would have really pulled it off. It would have been a different, I think it would have been a different performance, but I don't know. I think he could have pulled it off.
What if it was Hugh Jackman, but he was extremely overweight?
Why?
For what? Why would he have been overweight?
What if they got Jake Gyllenhaal to play that role?
Oh, that would have been sexy.
They should have got, what's his face? That one guy, that podcast you listen to. The one that was signed by Clint Eastwood.
Jay Moore?
Yeah, they should have got him.
Huh?
I would have watched that.
No, what if they got Stone Cold Steve Austin to play the lead role?
That wouldn't make any sense at all.
I know, especially since he's like admitted a bunch of times on his podcast that he's not really tech savvy. He's gonna be yelling at his computer. So what the? so what are you talking about?
At the end of all of everything he writes, so that's the bottom line.
I know. Every time he writes a personal note for somebody else, say something.
Well, you guys are being silly.
That would have been good though. That's the bottom line. And every time he talks to Scarlett Johansson too,
That's the bottom line.
he's gonna tell it to Scarlett Johansson too. It's all it's just making this weird for me. So I can't love another. No. What if they got crap? I had it. Well, I said Jake Gyllenhaal, and then we were talking about Hugh Jackman. Who the crap did I have in mind? That I had somebody in mind. Huh?
What did you say they had gotten Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell? I don't know. I don't know.
What? For what? For what?
The lead role. They got Nick Nolte.
Oh, God.
God, jeez.
Round.
Like, jeez, Chewbacca, I don't know what you're doing here. Writing those letters to people.
So can you proofread these for me? So I worked out whatever you did wrong, and so on read. So jeez.
That'd be funny. No, I was trying to think of this one person that I thought could have fit the role. Huh?
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard.
Too bad no. Yeah, I was gonna say too bad nobody's name was Tony.
That's what I said. What? I just said what Sherry said.
Yeah, I mean, you said it a different way.
Just say it.
But alright. Anyways. Alright, I guess we'll wrap this up since everybody's... No, what if they got Clint Eastwood?
What?
I don't really see how that would work out.
What's
If he hasn't figured out how to talk to people by now, then he's not going to.
Clint Eastwood?
Yes.
He knows how to talk to people.
Yeah, but Joaquin Phoenix didn't. That's why I'm saying if he's that old and he hasn't figured it out now, he's not gonna fucking figure it out.
Okay, I understand. I know what you're talking about now, because I was like, what are you talking about? It's gonna be... it's gonna be there on the computer talking to Scarlett Johansson. P-U-S-S-Y.
Shut the fuck up.
So he'd be like, so I wrote you a song about my grand Torino.
It's like Clint Eastwood, Scarlett Johansson.
It just makes you sound like a fucking weirdo for the people that don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just laughing because can you imagine Clint Eastwood being that old in this futuristic movie and talking to a computer? Huh?
Of course not.
That'd be great.
And then the scenes where he gets all hot and heavy, he'd be like,
Making those...
Gross. What the fuck, Josh?
So making those facial expressions like her. That'd been awesome.
Nope.
Having that lady grind on him.
So Clint Eastwood still got it.
Get off of me, fucking weirdo. Josh is rubbing my foot now. Fucking weirdo.
He's all, tell me more. He's like, I'm not sure. That's not how I feel about this. Huh?
You stepped on my foot.
Sorry. But, alright, so I guess we'll wrap it up now, because we've been rambling on for a while now, but it was good fun. Alright, so you can like and subscribe to us on iTunes under the Movie Trio Podcast. We're also on Facebook at the Movie Trio Podcast, at gmail.com under the Movie Trio Podcast, on Twitter at the Movie Trio Podcast. Also now on YouTube, uploading episodes as well of our new and past reviews on YouTube as well under the Movie Trio Podcast. So yeah, you can like, subscribe. You can also refer to the info box if you need to refer back to any of those social media sites. So yeah. So for the review of the movie Her, and the movie trail, I am Daniel.
I'm Sherry.
I'm Josh.
And yeah.
So my Gran Torino.
Really, that's the best line. You didn't even pick a line from the movie.
Well, I can't really think of any lines.
What is it? You should talk about the cat.
Mm.
Should be that dead cat. All right. All right. Good night, everybody.